Hola, everybody. We are back and we are with our girl, Steph, who actually I haven't even heard. Did we break the 100-pound mark?
We're about 2 pounds away.
Oh my gosh, that'll be exciting. That'll be exciting. Well, so next week, guys, we are going to break that 100-pound mark. So I have not been here last week, so I missed last week's check-in. So I'm so excited for this week. So what is our days? How many days are we in right now, guys?
You started on Thursday, right?
Yes.
Correct. So today?
I've had 2 doses so far.
Right. So today's maybe day 10? Because Thursday's going to be 14. Oh, no. So today will be day 12.
Yeah.
Day 12?
12.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Yes. Okay. So we're
Look at us, Matt.
Yeah. 12 days in. And what's our total loss so far?
Well, for this week, I lost 3.1.
Nice. And then what was last week?
5.
Oh, so we're down 8 pounds in 12 days.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
We're rolling. That's exciting. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Okay, cool.
Wonderful.
So let's kind of talk about that. So I don't know how much of you guys remember, but we always want to recap. Steph has only done Somorelin. Okay. If you guys remember, she also has MS and she also has quads and she works and she is the freaking boss, right? So yeah. And so we were actually just talking about this. And Steph, kind of tell them a little bit about this week and how you're feeling.
So this week I have not had any nauseousness. I have not had any headaches. I am a little bit achy. I don't know that that's from the semaglutide. I think that might be more of the MS. I might just be having a little bit of a flare. However, I still have made it to the gym every single morning for my 5 a.m. class, and I have no desire to miss any other days at all this week. So I will be there. Yeah, and it's minor little aches and pains that progress throughout the end of the day, but also I'm working out harder and work has been a lot busier. So those could all be factoring in. Again, I don't blame the semaglutide for that. And as far as any of the other effects of semaglutide, I've had none.
Awesome. So guys, just so you know, before we started this, we were talking to Steph about this, right? Because for us here, a big factor is, okay, pros and cons, right? Because we want people to not be dying or not enjoy the journey right? Because then it just makes it miserable the whole time. And so that was one of the questions we asked Steph before was, okay, do we want to get off of this? Because we know Steph has freaking killed it on Somorelin. It's helped her MS. She's done fantastic, right? And so, right, because we do this a lot here. We switch people back and forth between programs all the time because once we get on something, it's like, you know what? I actually rather do this. And that's what we're here for, right? We're going to get you guys that best program. And so when we asked Steph that, she was telling us that you're loving the appetite control with this, right, Steph?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We've had, in case you guys didn't know, which probably no one else knows, it is X-ray week. So once a year, they have nurses week, but it's X-ray week and that's super important. And we've had one potluck after another potluck, and every time they'll have a cookie or a cupcake, and I've had zero desire to have any of it. And normally I'd be like, can I just have a bite? And that bite would be of the cookie and then of the cupcake and then of whatever else. But I absolutely have no desire for any of it. And today they had an extra box of cookies, and I sat there and ate my Oko's yogurt and was just as happy as they were. Better, actually, because I don't have the cookie weight with me.
Yeah, I love that. So I think that's so awesome because that to us is something that, especially me, and you can ask my staff right now, I said in our videos, I've come back on fire right now, right? And it's like, okay, what do we do to become even better, right? What do we do to give even better service? And so for us, that's what's so important is if Steph comes to us and she's like, I just can't do this, no worries, let's switch it to the next one, right? Because as we know, in this journey, what works for me and Madeline, because we're going to tell you right now, we think semaglutide is the freaking bomb. That's why we told Steph to get on this, right? Because we're like, this is going to change your life, right? But it's not for everybody. And sometimes you don't find that out until you've been on it for a month, right? Or a few weeks, right? But I'm super excited because Steph, I'm going to tell you, as long as that pain doesn't get too bad, me and Madeline both will tell you it's changed our life. I mean, literally, like for me, it's changed my life that I have a life now. I didn't have a life before, right? I mean, this is my job. I got to look the part all the time. And so I literally could not ever enjoy myself, right? Or I would enjoy myself on vacation. I would come back, do double days, work like a crazy woman, right? So I could be that person. And so that for me, and Madeline will tell you, right, has given us our life back. So I'm super excited we're going to try it, right? Like let's push through this. And
for sure.
If, but at that same token, right, I think this next week coming up, if it's like, you know what, it's not getting better, I don't think it is a flare-up, right, then maybe we go back to the drawing board, right? Because you do great on Zamorelin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think we play it by ear. Madeline was saying maybe we could find some type of supplements because Madeline was saying she kind of would get achy. What do you think about that, Madeline?
Yeah, so I definitely added, for a reason, I added like NAD once a week just because that's like a big one of resetting that mitochondria. And so that's just going to help all around. Even before I did semaglutide, I am just extremely sensitive to weather, to certain types of foods. And so I'll get that inflammation. And obviously a lot of my clients will talk about that. And I'm like, that opens up like a whole nother door. But I think there's things that you can supplement or help complement your body to lower that inflammation. And kind of like what you said, you're like, there's also this week at work is really busy. We got the holidays and I feel like everybody's 100 miles an hour. But I swear by NAD. So I've been doing Triimmune once a week, and I specifically do that for the glutathione because we all know that's going to get rid of inflammation. And then I've been doing NAD, 1 ml a week, and that's been new. I probably would say I mostly do that more for just like anxious feelings and focus, but it would be interesting to just see how that complements one of those two. Also the type of protein. Sorry, what were we going to say, Soraya?
No. I was going to ask, because I can't remember. I know, Steph, you were telling me is that you can't take one of our injections because of the MS. It's not the glutathione, is it?
No, it's the Triimmune. Because I have to keep my immune system to basically zero. I do infusions once a year where they clear out my immune system, and I don't want to build it up because that's when I start having symptoms.
So what about glutathione?
That's the only one I think I can.
Glutathione?
So I have taken glutathione, yes. Yes, I've actually done a couple of injections this year of glutathione.
Okay, I think Madeline's right. I think we got to get you on a glutathione regimen right now because that is going to be that master antioxidant. And I do think that, especially right now, that we need to definitely get you on that. So I think we should make that part of your regimen for sure, especially since you're being sponsored, right? Our goal is to get you feeling the best. So are you at the office right now or no?
No, I just left work. Yeah. So I go in, I think Thursday I go in after work and Jada does my, my semaglutide and my life.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to make sure that we also do, I think Madeline's right. I think glutathione is going to be a really good one for you. Do you take those home and do them or no?
Thank you. No, I just do them in the office. And then Monday mornings, Jada gives me my injection for the lipo.
Yeah, I think we definitely want to be doing glutathione at least twice a week right now. I think that would definitely help you. I think, I think Madeline's right on with that. I think
the achiness, it definitely did. It went away, and that's why it'd be interesting to know. I still think, you're doing great. And that was probably the only other thing. I'm glad you brought this up because once again, a lot of clients don't realize that for me, I'm like, if I would have thrown in the towel, like Soraya probably thinks I was so dramatic, and even our practitioner probably thinks I was dramatic. But I'm so glad I made it through those 4 weeks because it gave me my life back. And so clients don't realize there's supplements, there's other injections that are just vitamin injections instead of taking just a powder. You're going to absorb it better through a vitamin, and it really is going to help you, find the life. So I love it. Glutathione.
Yeah, I think it'll make a big difference. I think that will definitely make a difference.
Thank you.
Cool.
Thank you so
So
much.
let's try that. And then what are we doing this week, Madeline?
Well, I just really want to end with like a huge shout out to Stephanie, because that is probably my main thing with all my clients, especially on semaglutide, because it does give you such a strong appetite control. Is she did amazing on her protein, like average protein around 120, 130.
Nice.
Like people not even doing our programs don't understand how important protein is. So I was just so proud of her. And I know that comes from her learning her macros and working out. So I want to see those exact numbers again. There was even one day that was like 160, and I was like, oh my gosh, and you still you lost 3 pounds. I was like, people, you eat, work out.
Yeah.
So
I did the in-body scan, and I even gained almost 2 pounds of muscle this week.
Wow.
So not only did I lose, but I also gained almost 2 pounds of muscle.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Love it.
That is so exciting.
So we're gonna stay exactly where we're at. I don't want to change anything. I don't want to see numbers below 120 grams of protein. And I'm really just, once again, we're letting that semaglutide do what it's supposed to do. And she's able to go to all these work parties, enjoy X-ray week, and we're going to hit that 100 pounds. We're actually going to leave the 100 pounds behind. The next thing's going to be,
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Hey, so Steph, give us some pointers. How are you getting 120 grams of protein in your day? What are you doing?
So in the morning after I get home from the gym, I have the Formula One. I also have a 20-gram Oikos yogurt and a piece of the Dave's Killer Bread. And that's my same morning every single day, no matter what day of the week it is. And then at 10 o'clock, I get a break at
you're
work.
starting out with what? That's like 40 grams right off the bat?
Oh yeah, easily.
Nice.
And then at 10 o'clock, I have a break at work. I have an apple, and I have a Built Bar. And then this is something that Madeline and I added early on in my program last year. I have a cup of coffee I poured into my level 1 pumpkin spice shake, and I have that. And then at 1 o'clock, about 1:30 every day, I have lunch. And I consistently have the same lunch. I have chicken and squash, zucchini. I have a salad it's like a spring mix with strawberries, blueberries. Gotta have those antioxidants. And then some blackberries with the Skinny Girl sugar-free poppy seed dressing.
Yeah.
And then I'll have that same thing for dinner. At about 4 o'clock on the way home, I have another Built Bar, and then I'll go home and I'll have dinner at 5:30.
Wow. Nice. So, and so that's what you're doing right now.
Yes, every single day. Actually, I just finished my Built Bar before you logged on.
Nice. So that's how you do it, guys. I mean, seriously, right?
Every day.
But it's structured. She knows what she's going to eat. She's got it planned, right? I mean, that's how you win this. It's not just, I'm gonna fly by my pants today, right? It's like, no, she's got it down.
Right.
Yeah, I wanted to add on, like, we had to slowly build those meals for Stephanie. Like, at first was just the protein shake, and she was terrified to eat more calories. And we just slowly added, like, let's add this. And so that was one of the things I noticed, was she had a little bit of hummus around her lunchtime. And so just little things like that. You do need to be aware, you need to educate yourself, but she's finding those little things to make her meals taste a little bit better, but also give her like nutrients through her food.
I love that.
Yeah.
And
then,
with that, so if you guys are wondering, that's what she eats. And she is down 8 pounds in 12 days. So when you guys come on us, we're going to be like, here you go. This is how you do it. Okay. What were you going to say, Steph?
It's been wonderful. Well, I was going to say there are, and I'm sure Madeline will tell because she does my intake forms, but like once on the weekend, I will allow myself a little splurge. Cheesecake Factory has the Skinnylicious menu, and they have the steak medallions. with some red potatoes and vegetables, and it's 440 calories, and it's a good source of protein. And it mixes up, because I eat so much chicken every once in a while, I really crave red meat. And that's a quick, easy thing. And it's a treat, and it's something I look forward to. And I'll run out there and grab that as like my successful little.
That's your right. And that's just it, right? Like that is not bad, right? And that's where we're so backwards, right? Is that we miscount how many times we take a bite of the cookie, we take a bite of the cupcake. That's where our problem lies, is we forget those things. Even when you're tracking, you'll forget those, and it's like, oh no, I wasn't that bad. It's like, no, dude, you forgot the bite of the cupcake, you forgot the cookie, right? But like you said, going to get some real potatoes, some real steak that's gonna keep you full. That's okay, right? And that's where we gotta really start dialing it in. But well, Steph, I'm so happy. Can't wait to see you on Friday.
I know, I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's gonna be so fun. Well, I am so grateful that you are part of our family. Honestly, like you are such a blessing to us. And Madeline, Chelsea, everyone always says how great you are. But I can't wait for next week and for us to celebrate.
Yes. And I can't thank you enough, Soraya. You gave me my life back. I mean, you gave me all of the tools I needed. Madeline taught me how to eat. Chelsea taught me how to work out, although she still kicks my butt more often than not. But I appreciate all the gifts that you guys have given me. It's the whole package. And for anyone that's out there that's searching for something that has every component, you meet every single standard in order to be successful. I mean, there's nothing that I feel that I'm lacking. You're always available, so knowledgeable. And I just appreciate you guys. And I know that my kids appreciate me having you in my life because they say I'm nicer. Chelsea will tell you that. They told her that I'm a nicer person now because of you guys.
But isn't that the truth? I was just talking about that. When you feel better, you're better. I was telling my staff that today, right? Like, you got to do something for yourself every day. Because when you're becoming you're a better person. Like, I don't care what anybody says, right? Like, you have to. You've got to, right? Because when you just feel like crap, you're just like, you're crap. You're like, oh, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, all right, Steph. Well, we better be celebrating next week. And you know what? I want to make this clear. If for some reason we're not and we still did great, we're still proud of you. Because some weeks you have those weeks, right? But I'm not jinxing us. I think we're going to. But I just
we're doing this.
No, we're doing this. But just in case. So, all right, guys. Well, I love you. I appreciate you guys. And we will talk to you later.